Tantra is really about connecting very intimately with your senses. Getting out of your head. Being embodied. Completely embodied. A lot of people have no idea about Tantra, so first and foremost, when somebody comes to me, it'll be a little bit about education. I'll tend to start people with focusing their energy or their attention into central body, into the spine, into the base, into the crown. Get them familiar with the concept of connecting with the earth and connecting with the divine and connecting with their own heart. Then I'll take them into breathing. It's just simple. The most important is abdominal breathing. If you don't know how to come back to that, then you'll find it very hard to access your body. Abdominal breath starts out when we're children. We have that naturally, but trauma and pain, suffering, whatever it might be, creates constriction in the gut and constriction in the breath. So the breath stays up here and it gets quite knotted and overly agitated. So introducing depth back to that, where the breath softens throughout the organs and softens right down into the bowl of the pelvis, enables people to access all of the central energy channels in their body. Then I will take them into massage techniques. We'll take them into soft caresses, touches with feathers, everything to open up the nervous system, help them feel safe, supported to surrender and be in that blissful state. It is about cultivating sexual energy, which is your life force energy. Not only cultivating that, but circulating that throughout your body. So rather than expending it through sexual experiences, it's about actually maintaining that energy, keeping it within and using it to generate life force throughout your whole body. A lot of the time when issues come up for us and we're not able to move through them, we get all these emotions suppressed in us. If we're actually connected with our body and connected with our processes of whenever we're triggered emotionally or whenever we're triggered in any environment, having that capacity to connect with our bodies, which is what Tantra gifts us, is a way to work through those emotions, work through those triggers and integrate them and then move beyond the experience. And so having those practices of meditation, of breath work, of body movement and yoga, which Tantra in its branches offers, is what helps you realign with your bliss. When I started learning about Tantra and the philosophy about it in my early 20s, I realized there were things I had already adopted in my own life in terms of that sensory awareness, in terms of being able to go out in nature and feel tingles all over your body when you're connecting with the natural elements. Joy, bliss, ecstasy was so easy for me to access in those states. However, I didn't necessarily know how to deal with my darker states and the trigger states that I was in, pain, suffering, depression, anxiety, which did come up. So having the tools that I learned from yoga and I also learned from Tantra enabled me to actually process those things through my experiences, whether they were bad experiences, good experiences. It enabled me to integrate and always arrive back at a state of peace. Regardless of whether you're taken off kilter or, for however long, if you have these techniques in your bank, then you can practice them and come back to that state of calm. And therefore, from that space, bring back your bliss. So people often see Tantra as something that's purely sexual, which is really the furthest thing from the truth. There are techniques that come from Tantric practice that are applied to the practice of sexuality, which is why I guess there is that focus around sex. As well, we live in a world where sex sells. Tantra at its essence means to weave. That's the Sanskrit term, to weave. Or it's also known as technique. So Tantra as an umbrella of philosophy is basically a series of techniques designed to Have you connect with your body? There might be other intentions in there in order to connect with other realms or connect with a sense of magic. All of these different techniques have been listed across the centuries as they've been practiced by alternative individuals who want to try something different to create an altered state of reality or to evoke a heavenliness to earth. So through the techniques of Tantra, it's basically about coming to greater connection with the body, yes, but not just the body, the universe around you. Because once you're connected with the microcosm, so all the little parts within you, it's said that you connect with the field that you're a part of, which is everything around you.